Hey, so impulse buy, but I've been curious to try this product, and it is probably by far the most affordable phone gimbal you can find on the market. I checked Temu and the cheapest one was around $29, $38. This one right here is the Vivitar Creator Series Smartphone Stabilizer. And to be honest, I saw it at Walmart. They have a really good lineup of very, very affordable entry-level creator, filmmaker type.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
Gear, from tripods to monopods, lights, ring lights, stabilizers, things like that. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what all it has, and we'll see how it performs. Here is an instruction manual that tells you how to set it all up. I'm not really going to go through this today. Little booklet gives you some more, resources on. You don't need to know about that. In here we have the actual little tripod mount that comes very well wrapped here in very standard packaging right there. So this is a very, very standard, cheap USB-C cable. I don't know if it'll focus on that. There you go. And the mount right here. This does feel very cheap in many ways. I mean, it's $49, but very plasticky, not very high quality. It does have these little pads, if you can see them. These little rubber pads right there. Strap, here it is. Here is the actual gimbal. The weight feels good. It doesn't feel super cheap. It actually has a nice feel to it, which I like. So let's check it out. Here we go. But safety first. You don't want to be gimbaling around and this thing falls out and you go, ah, where's my gimbal? All right, and now let's just, is this on? Ah! Let's power it on. You're gonna see me power it on for the first time. There's a button here. Hold it for 3 seconds. By the way, I have my instructions. Okay, I like to read instructions for everything. So power it up. There it goes. We're ready to gimbal. All right, now let's take my phone. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max XL Ultra, and in here, if you can tell, it's got some directions in case you don't know where to put your phone. It's put it right there, right there. All right, so let me do this without breaking anything. The cradle's nice. It does feel good. It doesn't feel super plasticky, super cheap, but it's able to hold my phone just fine. And this phone has a really good weight to it. There is a locking thing here where it locks the axis in place. So you can do this right here. Whoa, okay. All right, so that's pretty cool. It does lock pretty well, and I'm recording right now a video on the Blackmagic video app, which is really great. So if I do this, get some cool motions over there. By the way, I'm recording on the Oppo C1 for this. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It's pretty good. You can pan and tilt here to see the controls. By the way, I have the tripod. Oh my gosh, where are my safety standards? Anyway, so I have it here. Very soft. Very accurate, actually. I don't have to do a whole lot. I'm barely moving it, and it's doing a pretty good job of that. Now, it does go a fair ways up. As you can see here, I'm holding it pretty straight. I go up. See how far it goes up? Pretty good. Go all the way down, and I'm essentially shooting like a top-down video here. There you go. So it's got pretty good range overall. Now, this gimbal does have some neat features for a very low price point, which include Bluetooth connectivity that allows you to take photos, hit the record button, and a couple of other neat items that you can find in the description of the product. But for the purposes of this video, this is a very simple overview. I really like this gimbal. I'm gonna be using it out in the field, and the next couple of videos you see will probably be shot using this thing. I find that the extender actually does work pretty well. It lessens the load on my hand for some reason. Feel is solid. It doesn't feel super cheap. It doesn't feel super high-end either, but you feel like you're holding something that is not just gonna break if you accidentally bump it on something, right? The motors are very responsive and it's pretty fluid movement. You got a good range of motion with the joystick going up and down and side to side. And it, like promised, it is a very stable 3-axis gimbal that delivers on what it says it's gonna do. Who is this for? So this is for that filmmaker that is starting out or is predominantly using phones, or a vlogger that needs that little bit of stabilization but doesn't want to fully dive into DJI or Zhiyun or anything like that just yet. This is a very basic entry-level gimbal that gets you familiar with how to use these things. If you break it, it's not like the end of the world. It's not like you lost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's very easily replaceable. You can find it relatively easy at any Walmart. I think just about any Walmart carries it. So if you've been wanting to get a gimbal and don't know where to start here. I can't recommend anything else off of Temu. Those are always hit or miss products. But this one, I've only been using this for a little while, but so far so good. There's no major red flags or anything like that. Who knows, this might fall apart in a week or two and I'm gonna have to make a follow-up video. But for now, this is good, I like it. Thank you guys for watching, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.